Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Stevens, and today I'm going to give a speech about how to gain the trust of teenagers with mental illness. Now, let me introduce you briefly to my audience. I have Homer, Ramona, Elizabeth, Tony, and Lisa. Okay, these are my co-workers. Okay, um, most of you all have children, grandchildren, maybe some of them are teenagers. God forbid. Everybody knows that I have a son, Joey, and he has mental illness. Okay, bipolar. Hopefully not, but maybe. And the reason I'm giving this speech to y'all is that maybe one day in your all's lives, your child or grandchild or family member may be diagnosed with a mental illness, like bipolar, you know. And if that happens, wouldn't y'all like to, you could hope that your family member or loved one trust you enough to be able to confide in you and say, today I'm going to talk about how to gain the trust of teenagers with mental illness, as well as children and other family members, because it's based on talking about teenagers. This is hard to accomplish because if you go talk to teenagers or around teenagers, you know that they do not trust anybody, especially my son. This is especially important because, you know, it's dangerous. Mental illness is dangerous. They can suicide. They can substance use problems. You know, a whole host of issues. So it's very important topic. Today I'm going to talk to y'all about, you know, how to gain their trust, how to help them. I have studied about mental illness for about 17 to 18 years because my husband has mental illness, bipolar, and over the past 10 years, my son's had it. I've dealt with these issues over the years, not knowing what I was talking about, so I did a lot of research on the topic. I've also worked at a mental hospital called Lakeshore, and I've had to deal with patients, and at this hospital, one of the things I had to learn how to do was to earn the trust of my patients. Because if you don't earn the trust of your patients, you can't help your patients. I'm going to talk to you about a few key techniques today that's going to help you to do this. They're empathy, consistency, reliability, and you have to know the differences in gender when you're trying to help someone. There's a website called allpsychologycareers.com. This website helps to encourage everyone to learn about mental illness, whether you've got someone in your family with a mental illness, whether you have a mental illness or not. It just encourages people to be educated about it, because if you run a business, if you work for the government, even at the local grocery store, you're going to come in contact with someone at some point who's got that attitude, who may be suffering from a mental illness like bipolar. And the more you know about it, the more you can deal with those people without losing your temper and, you know, getting fired or whatever. This website states that trust is something that has to be gained over time. For a counselor, which is what I'm going to school to study to become, they have to establish a rapport with their patients. They have to know them on a personal level. Empathy is basically listening without emotion or judgment. That's a really good tool to use in dealing with somebody else. You have to be consistent in order to help you successfully. You have to be reliable in order to gain the patient's trust. And the last one is dignity. It is a hidden fact that males, and yes, we're talking about people, males are the ones who do not seek help on their own. Statistics have shown that males, for some reason, do not realize that they have any problems in regards to mental illness, and therefore they go untreated and they don't ask for help. PP Online is another good website for news, resources, educational materials. You can learn a lot from this website.
Basically, you need to try to get them to open up. If it's a family member, it might be easier, it might be harder. A lot of people say it's easier to talk to someone else than a family member. But at any rate, they need to feel like they can talk to you without getting in trouble for what they're going to tell you. So you need to be non-judgmental and, listen and don't threaten, to put them in jail or this or that or whatever. You need to they need to feel like you're taking them seriously. You're not just dismissing their problems, and don't rush them. Because if they come to talk to you and then they change their mind, don't get mad. Just let them know your door's open, and if they need to talk in the future. Because it takes a lot of courage for somebody to ask for help. Okay, I've explained the techniques to you. I hope you remember them.
Especially in case you ever have to deal with somebody like this in the future. You know, it's a hard thing to do. And I can't promise that these techniques will be 100% effective for every child. They're all different. But I can promise you that some effort in doing so or trying to do so, you will be recognized. They'll remember that, and when this time and they're ready, they'll come back. Yeah, they're not as likely to dismiss what you're saying if you're arguing, if you're not arguing. If you're arguing with them, they're very likely not to listen to you all and not to listen to you. So I hope what I've said will help, or at least give you some knowledge